Okay, so we have Nicov against Margugu. And Nicov is playing as the Hindustanis, and Margugu is playing as the Gujaras. And we can see these llamas are already... Dude, they're still making noise. Oh my god, they're in the fucking mill, bro. Shut up. They're still making noise in the mill. I'm gonna call the town council. I'm gonna call the cops, and I'm gonna get a noise complaint against this. Margugu completely denied off this barracks. Nicov with the Hindustanis has come forward with 3 militia, and he's gonna deny the barracks. This is brutal for Margugu. I think he was planning on going for men-at-arms with that barracks timing, but it's not gonna happen here, and he needs to complete this. Is that 79%? He's engaging against the scouts and militia. This is great stuff there from Nicov. Nicov at home. I mean, Dark Age Eco still, but he's done enough damage already with the Drush. As there's really no villagers around this TC to garrison and keep these vills safe here. Nicov can actually dive in if he wants to. He's looping around to this this lumber camp though. And he's also finding this lumber camp from Margugu. And yeah, the 2 villagers on gold. Margugu definitely wanted to go for men-at-arms, and Nicov already super punished that. Dude, am I going to have to listen to these things all game? I am. Nicov punishing the wood line there from Margugu. He's trying to block the villager. That scout is 1 hit away from death, though, so can't really block anymore. Margugu is going to survive that. And Margugu still has the camel scout alive. I can't. I can't. All right, Margugu now coming forward with the men-at-arms, potentially? No, he's going into archers now, so he's adapted a little bit. He's got the militia back here, dealing with the militia from Nicov. And Nicov is going to clear this up, but that militia can't really do too much more damage. And Margugu will be making archers now. Remember, he still has his camel scout at full HP. 70 HP on this bad boy. 70 HP on this bad boy. A little bit slower than the scout, though. You can see 1.45 speed, 1.55 speed. Good quick walls there from Margugu to trap that in. Nicov can't be annoying with that drush anymore. Nicov is going for the walls. He's adding in an archer range of his own. He'll go for an archer and some skirmishers to defend against the archer push from Margugu. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Shut up. You will not speak unless spoken to. Passive food income. Still coming in here from Margugu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not fast, that's for sure. It's definitely not fast. But it's something. And over the course of a game, it'll add up. Probably mean he can have like 1 less villager on farms or something. Mods give prediction. We're too far into the game to do predictions, my friend. Tell you what. Let me see who you're supporting. I've never done this on my own channel. Subscription if you're a Margugu fan. Donation if you're a Nicov fan. Oh, it feels so slimy. Yeah, I've done that on Nilly's channel before. I'm not going to do it here, I think. You can disregard that. All right, Camel Scout pushing in. Villagers pushing him away. Oh my god. Marvin, thank you for the 2 months. Definitely Margugu fan. Thank you so much. And Ghibli, also Margugu fan. Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you. We got him, chat. We got him. We got him. Welcome, bro. Welcome. All right, so Nicov 1 range defense seems to be working so far. He's got a villager lead here, and his villagers are cheaper as well. They carry over that Indians bonus. And he seems to be utilizing it fully. He only has 1 eco upgrade, but it's Nicov. And farm upgrade is not yet in for Margugu either, and he's seeding a lot more farms here, so all these farms are going to expire quite quickly. He's trying to counter the military here from Nicov, and he's doing a pretty good job, but Nicov has managed to get his walls up. He's going for that stable switch early. Stable switch early for him. Wait. I guess they do get scouts. They don't have a camel scout. It is technically a new civ, but it's still the old Indians, so they don't have a camel scout. That's right. I don't know why I thought they did. Yo, Mickey, thank you for the gifted sub, dude. Another Margugu fan. Any Frenchmen? Any Frenchies in the chat? Any Frenchies? I feel like there's some. There's always some. They're always hiding. We? Aha. Nicov now pushing out. He did not show the scout to Margugu. It's going to add in another one here. Got a second range coming from Margugu, and he has his army back here. But what an army here. He's only got 2 archers, not able to do too much damage. And now he's trying to wall up because he feels relatively safe. The scouts are going to surprise him, though. Scouts are definitely going to surprise him here. Yep. Brutal. Brutal. This villager is going to die. Probably one villager here is going to die as we have 2 archers in here. Now 4 archers in here from Nicov. Nicov playing this perfectly. Wolves even getting, or sorry, Jaguars or whatever, getting in on the action. Margugu trying to save these villagers, but Nicov has that trapped. He actually goes after the army because he's so confident he can kill this at a later date. And indeed he does. Kills that villager, and the army forward from Margugu not able to do anything against Nicov. Eco KD is now 4-0 in favor of Nicov. Yo, Lioness. Thank you. I'm going to call you Lioness. Thank you for being here. Certified Frenchie. All right, good archer micro there from Margugu to save that archer, but he's not going to be able to save these vills. One villager going down. Nicov simply microing against this every time Margugu gets close. He goes in with the scouts. The scout switch was super good for Nicov. Takes out a couple more archers, pulls these back, realizing he can't get any more villagers, but he's done enough. He's killed 5 vills here, and he has the opportunity to kill another one on this side. Margugu will house wall this army in, and Nicov will be hanging out at the back of the base. Margugu looking like he's thinking about Castle Age. Nicov thinking about Castle Age as well. Both with similar resources. Killian, thank you for the prime, dude. Thank you for the prime. And a disgusted mod donated $4. Dave Ao Shameless. Thank you. Appreciate it. Looks like we have one Nicov fan at least. At least one Nicov fan. Castle Age on the way for both. Does Margugu notice this villager being attacked? He does. Nikov's going to continue being annoying with that scout. There's some weak vills over here he could potentially take. And Margugu now has a big army. He's got 8 archers and 9 skirmishers as he's going up to Castle Age. Sweet, my high school French didn't fail me. Yeah, mine did. And my middle school French. And my elementary school French. Took 8 years of French class. I had 2 teachers that didn't speak French. Teaching me French. And no wonder. No wonder I don't know what's going on. 8 years? Yeah. Alright. Stone now for Nicov. 420. And he's going to be going for a castle. And he's going to be trying out these, the little, the things. What are they called? The Gulams? The Golems? The Golems? And they're really good against archers. They have good pierce armor, actually. I think their non-elite version has like 3 base pierce armor. You can get +2 on that too. And they do poke through damage. So if a unit is behind another unit, they will do a little bit of damage, that half damage to that unit behind it. Nicov, drop off. Drop the castle at the front here. Front would be perfect, but I don't know if you want to risk it. for the biscuit. Yeah, he's just going to go for this one over here. He's building with a lot of ills because he knows this wall won't last very long. But it's going to last long enough. He's also getting crossbow and bodkin. So he's sneaking around this way, going to try and do some damage there. We're going to see the Gulams. The Golums. I tried. Cringe. They are called Gulams, right? Yeah. It's a pause. It's a pause by who? It's a pause by why? Okay, Marguga says sec. I have to check your unique unit. My man paused. My man admitted a tech tree pause here. He admitted a tech tree pause. And he says, fuck, counter arch. I like the honesty. I like it. I really do. I like it. Let's take a look at the castle design too. It's nice. I like it. It's cool. It's interesting for sure. Looks like something out of Aladdin, kind of. With the little, I know it's not 100% the same as the crossbows show up here on the wood line. But like this little dome thing. That looks like the, remember the king in Aladdin, the sultan? Remember his hat? That's what it looks like. It's an onion, yep. It's like the Suleiman from Civ 5, Onion Man. It's like Onion Man. For sure. Or Garlic Man, not Onion Onion Man, yeah, Onion Man. Alright, crossbows are over here now. Nikov's struggling. How many Gulams does he have? He's got 8 of them, and they're coming forward here. They're coming forward, and look at the pierce armor on these. 3 base pierce armor. When you upgrade to elite, they have 6. This means they're pretty good. He doesn't even have the second armor upgrade yet. They're pretty good against archers, and they're pretty quick, too. Monk now being added from Margugu. Margugu's main army is over here. That can be cleared up by a few Gulams. I like the way they run. Over here, Nicov microing with his crossbows. Dodging the ballistics fire from Margugu, and he's actually doing quite a good job. Margugu did have ballistics, and Nicov got a good trade on this side. Love to see it. Skirmishers do nothing to these things. Granted, they're not elite skirms, but they're doing absolutely nothing. As the crossbows are now hiding. He's going to come back another day, or attempt to come back another day. Let's see if Nicov hunts him down. It's 11 Gulams now, and Squires wasn't even in. These things are quick. 1.26 speed. They're fast. And look, he's hunting him down. He's absolutely hunting him down. Ballistics is in, remember, and Nicov is just splitting. Trying to avoid the shots before they come in. Still doesn't have that second armor upgrade. But he's going to be fine. And the pass-through damage is doing work as soon as Marguga gets clumped up here. And those crossbows just died so quickly. Oh my goodness. In a line at the edge of the map. Second armor upgrade incoming. Shock room throwers, though. Or shock room... Oh, God. Not shock room throwers. Shrivampshire Riders. Took me a second, chat. I got it. Shrivampshire Riders coming in. Shrivampshire Riders, though, good against pierce attacks. So they can dodge arrows. I don't think they're that good against the Gulams. Gulams do not have any anti-cavalry armor. And these things are 8+5 attack. But the Gulams are closing the distance with the crossbows. Remember, they have that pass-through damage. Do not clump up here, Margugu. It's probably one of the only infantry units where you actually might consider stagger formation instead. Monk's getting some good conversions, though, and Margugu is going to keep his army alive for the time being. Nicov getting that second TC up. Sorry, third TC at the front, going for a siege workshop now. Third TC on the way for Margugu. Didn't you explain that to Jordan, how to pronounce, and now you struggle? I don't remember, man. You expect me to remember everything? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm old. Okay, so Margugu made them. They didn't work, and I don't think he's making any more of them. Does have a few Gulams, though. As Nicov comes back and is very annoying with this crossbow. That's going to be super annoying for him. Only one crossbow, getting value out of it. Gulam's now hunting down these crossbows. Nicov running away. Nicov going for a mangonel. He needs to counter these monks too. And I think he's thinking about a second castle for more Gulam production. Still has the villager lead, and he's even going for a fourth TC. Only 54 seconds of idle TC time so far for Nicov as he shoots and deletes, but the split was on point for Margugu. That was a great split. Some great micro here on display from both players. And Margugu goes into barracks now. He's trying everything. Just like, well, these didn't work. These are kind of working. This didn't work. Let's go into this now. I think in a Nomad game you had quite fun with Jordan's struggles. No, I didn't really have a great time in any of those Nomad games. I think the only time I played up against Jordan, I went water versus him. That's it. And then I got raided on land by his ally. And then when I teamed with Jordan, I castle dropped Doubt, but then I had a super Doubt castle. And I kind of died. Yep. Crossbows in. Castle in here, and that's an important hill from Nicov. He's getting handcart now. Eco is better for him. What is this Nicov eco upgrades? What are these? New Nicov. And oh no. These dudes are dead. These guys are super dead. And once these are upgraded to elites, they get 6 base armor. Okay, they don't have the final armor upgrade with the Civ, but they're going to have 8 pierce armor. So good luck with any of your crossbows or anything. They are going to die for sure. Good micro so far from Margugu, but yeah, he's stacking up. They're doing pass-through damage. These crossbows are super... Oh my god. Oh my god. And we see the very first armored elephant coming out from Nicov. Man, like... that is just brutal. Well, up to Imperial Age is Margugu. He bought his way up. Used the market there. And he's going for a castle here. And with Gurjaras, he will have access to the Chakram Thrower, which should do fairly well against this unit over here. It gets less melee armor. Gets 0 base melee armor. So it should do really well, but kind of need to plug this gap, my friend. It's a cute little gap on the wood line. And he's going to hate to see that all of these are in here. And that's the Imperial Age TC too, although I don't think these things can take that out. Imp is on the way from Nicov too. Nicov is all up into that wood line. We only have the converted golems or gulams over here and some monks to deal with that. And there's more military at the back here. 2 armored elephants working on this town center. These things are very strong. They're basically rams that can also attack melee unit. They do cost, or sorry, that can also attack units with their melee. They do cost food and gold though, instead of gold and wood. But they have more utility. Another castle there from Nicov. He's going for university too. Villagers against elephants. You love to see it. They're doing 5 attack each. They have -2 melee armor. And they can't... Nicov doesn't know what to do. He's like attacking the vills. He's like, I have an elephant. You only have a villager. How could you possibly beat that? And apparently he did. Meanwhile, over here, the Gulam's still clearing up crossbows. Chakram throwers are being added in. We got the second castle over here for Margugu. 5th TC for Nicov on this side. Nicov has 2 forward castles. So Nicov should win the Treb War, especially since Margugu will probably need to be going into Chakram thrower production. And Margugu, where is his golds? Gold over here, he really needs to access that. I think he's out of all the other golds, right? It's already taken his main, and I think he might have already taken his secondary. And oh boy, if these Gulams get near this, oh god, all these stacked up villagers could be brutal. Treb's now on the way for Margugu, wants to push this stuff back. At the front here, monks over here are likely to die. Margugu, do you notice this in time? No. And those will go down. Getting chemistry as well. He's now working on these, and the Chakram throwers are going to do really well against these Gulams. Are they the new Eagle Warriors? They're kind of a unique unit, honestly. Eagles get bonus against cavalry. There's no hidden bonuses or anything for these Gulams against the cavalry line, so they're not really the same as eagles. Elephant's coming in for the rams. He's got to run away, but the Chakram thrower is actually doing decently. Love to see Margugu start repairing this with a lot of villagers. You got to keep this castle alive. Got to keep your production up here. Another forward castle from Nicov right on the woodline. Margugu is going to come over here and try and deny this with his Chakrams. I don't think he's going to be in time, but if he gets them lined up perfectly, maybe he can. No, he's not going to be in time. Krebs taking out this castle on the hill. He's still repairing this one. He's got more Chakrams on the way. He's stuck under this castle, but he's doing damage to the forward villagers. As Blast Furnace now comes in for Nicov, and he's going full into hand cannons. 23 hand cannons in the queue. Now, Indians, once they get the unique tech, they will have +2 range on the hand cannons, and Nicov already has it. So 9 range hand cannons against these Chakrams should be able to decimate. Yo, Invictus, thank you for the prime, by the way. Thank you so much. Chakrams coming in. Hand cannons will get decent damage to them before they close the distance. And the Chakrams will die. 30 hand cannons queued up, and Margugu calls the GG. Really interesting Civ matchup. I think we got to see most of the bonuses from both of them. Both of these Civs. Got to see Gulams and how well they do against crossbows. Which is pretty fascinating. I guess if you're micring against Gulams with crossbows, you want to keep them on staggered formation, but that doesn't feel good, right? That means that the pathing is way worse. It's very interesting. I guess you just want to avoid going into crossbows against them. And then we saw the Chakram throwers, which were really good against the Gulams. And then we saw the Indian hand cannons, which kind of countered the Chakram throwers. So, and we even saw the Trivamsha Rider, which didn't do anything at all. Going expos against Gulams is like going expos against Huskarls. Yeah, kind of. And the Gulams are even faster. I guess the only thing with the Gulams is that they can't push into your eco as easily as the Huskarls because they have less, still less base pierce armor. And don't do extra damage against buildings. I don't think so anyway. Hindustani hand cannon is pretty good now with 9 range and 5 pierce armor. Yeah, if they can hit their bullets, we'll see. We'll see. That's the problem with hand cannons, right? If they can hit the